Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Breeze, and today I have a very special unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing my childhood retro game, and this is most likely a game that you've never heard of. So I've got my hand-carved wooden knife here, and I'm just going to go ahead and open this, and I'm going to tell you a bit of the story of this game as I unbox it. So, here we go with the unboxing. Now I ordered this from the United States, my relative sent it over, so it's taken a while to get here. And this is actually my second new and sealed copy of this game. So 1 second. So yeah, this is my second new and sealed copy of this game. And this game came out around 1996 for Windows 95. And it also had an MS-DOS version as well. So, let me know in the comments below if you've ever heard of this game. Here it is. And that is Survival Virtual Safari. Kind of a weird one, I know. Let me move this out of the way. Kind of a weird one, I know. So this game is, or I guess was, let me pull this out a bit. This game is, or was, a really groundbreaking VR experience. And when I say VR, I mean it very much in the 1995 way, which basically means it's a first-person 3D game, right? So there's no virtual reality, except that this is what they imagine virtual reality to be. This game ran on the Superscape VR engine, and it was made by an English company called Anglia Multimedia, who was a subsidy of ITV. So yeah, let's take a look at this box first of all. We have the brand Survival, which was like I believe it was like a documentary series. The game's called Virtual Safari, Anglia Multimedia CD-ROM. This here is the kernel. Now I forget the name of the person, but he was actually voiced by a fairly famous English comedian, and he's brilliant. And you've got your Humvee here, or whatever it is, and an elephant. Free Safari hat. Now, this is kind of interesting. I'm going to continue with the unboxing while I talk. The free Safari hat was a special kind of deal in the US, where if you were to find and photograph the golden elephant in this game, you would actually send that photo into Fujitsu, the publisher, and they would send you a free Safari hat, which I would love to get a hold of. So anyway, just before I continue, we are unboxing a piece of history here. Sorry, lock the camera. We're unboxing a piece of history here from 1996, I believe. So pretty incredible stuff. Like I said, this is my second new copy of the game. I have one preserved that I'm going to keep. This one, I'm either going to send it to LGR if he wants it, or I'm going to donate it to a preservation charity. So let's go ahead. I don't know if charity is the right word, but anyway. Go ahead and take this off. Oh, there's nothing like unboxing a big box PC game, really. Wow, look at that. Just amazing. So, this part at the bottom just slots off. So as you can see, published by Fujitsu Interactive. PC CD-ROM for Windows 95. I mean, even the fact that it's on a CD-ROM in 1995 is pretty amazing. System requirements here. IBM PC, compatible with 486DX2 or 66, Pentium recommended. Microsoft Windows 95, 8 megabytes of RAM, 16 megabytes recommended. So this is really a top spec game back then. Double speed CD-ROM drive, 82 megabytes of hard drive space. Ooh, don't know if I have that. 256 color, 640 by 480 display. Sound Blaster 16 compatible sound card and speakers. And I will say the sound on this game is really iffy to get going on a modern PC through that virtualization, but I have got it working, thankfully. So let's take a look here. Take a trip to Three Trees Lodge in the heart of Safari Country. Your job as Survival's top photojournalist is to capture the untamed beauty of Africa, photograph elephants stampeding through the savannah, or don your snorkel and record the underwater Africa that so few get to see. Your guide is the Colonel, who will give you invaluable advice on where to take your best shots, which equipment to use, and probably drive you crazy with his anecdotes about his youth as an explorer. True. To help you on your trip, you have access to databases on over 100 different animals, along with video footage from the award-winning Survival archives. Survival's Virtual Safari is the world's first true Virtual Safari Multimedia CD-ROM. Well, it provides you with all the authentic sights and sounds, but not the smells, fortunately, of the African wild. Survival's Virtual Safari enables you to travel anywhere you want, pick up and examine any object, and fully interact with over 100 different animals in their natural habitat. In short, it transports you to a place most people can only dream of visiting. Easy-to-use interface allows you to explore over 20 beautifully rendered 3D environments in the world's first virtual reality multimedia CD-ROM. Now, take a look here. You see this box. So this game runs in 640 by 480 resolution, but the game is actually confined to this very small game area. Because the graphics were so good, I guess, they had to make it a really small window. Superb database with information of over 100 animals from the award-winning survival library helps you learn as you play. Yeah, this is edutainment, which is great, by the way. And artificial intelligence built into the animals so they react as you try to photograph them. You have to be quick on the click. I mean, artificial intelligence may be pushing it. Sorry, I'm at an angle here. I've actually got a cable right up here. Remind yourself of the lurking dangers on Safari by watching the Colonel's movie collection or watch the 3 superb slideshows. And up to 50 hours of fun and learning. Drive your Jeep without crashing, ride the boat upriver, explore the museum, or just relax by the pool. Swim in a fish tank, shrink to the size of an ant, or fly on the back of an insect. This disc gives you a different experience every time you play. So, free technical help included, win great prizes in a web competition. Now, something about this game, it definitely has kind of cursed vibes, cursed old game vibes. And it has some just bizarre things, because it's kind of like a, as realistic as it can be, photography game with weird things where you can enter a fish tank and shrink and be an ant or fly around on the back of a fly. It's very weird. And all the while it has this weird audio design that's just kind of unsettling in a way. So anyway, let's take a look at this wonderful piece of gaming history. Actually, look, Superscape. Visualizing Superscape, or trademarks of Superscape VR. 1990, 1996. I actually think that this company is also English, which is pretty amazing, actually. England had some really innovative developers back in the past. Maybe now, I don't know, I don't really keep up with it. Alright, let's pull this out here. By the way, I should say I've never actually seen this out of the box. Wow. Look at that, that's just great design with the lens. Made in England. The lion in there. It's just wonderful. That is just wonderful. That has put me in a great mood. It just looks fantastic, really. Wow, I love this design. Alright, let's pop this out. Nothing on the back there. So here's the game in a jewel case. Now, is this like a weirdly big CD case? Or is it just kind of the wrong way around? Let's just try and pop this out without damaging it. There we go. It is a regular size, it's just the back that's weird. So here we go. Virtual Safari. Now this is really interesting to me because in England, Fujitsu didn't publish this. I think it was published by Q Games or something like that. So the box is different. Wow, look at that though. Wow, it's a big world. Get to know it. Just great. Wow. History. Right here. My history, my childhood, really. And I can't overstate it. It is. We had a magazine here in England called, I think, PC Gamer. Or maybe it was just PC Magazine. And they came with a demo of this game, which is how I played it. I didn't ever have the full version, so this is pretty amazing. Here's a little postcard. Wow, look at that. This is just this is all the way from 1996. That's just amazing if you think about it in this perfect condition. I mean, I know I've opened it up, but whereas I think keeping things sealed is nice, I also think there is a real joy to opening them, rediscovering them. I remember these little postcards, you can... What is it even for? What is it even for? It's just a questionnaire. That's all it is. Can you imagine? How often do you get an email survey oh, did you like our website? Give us your feedback. Can you imagine actually writing this out? Writing the address, postage stamp, paying to send this back, and all at the same time you're just sending your personal information in the post. Simpler times, really. Visit our website for more details on our African animals on assignment project / promotion. That's the golden elephant thing I was telling you about. So, that's that out of the way. Now, should I open the disc? Yeah, I think I should. I am going to try and preserve the plastic though. Let's see. It really is there's just something really amazing about unboxing history. Just taking that look back in time. I mean, I call my channel Retro Breeds because I love retro stuff, but I think there's something deeper about retro things than just, oh, it's all plinky plunky squares, colourful squares. I think there's a real, just like you can appreciate any history, whether it's the history of the world, of civilization, or just video games, I think there's a real joy to that, and whether it's 20 years ago, 40 years ago, or 1,000 years ago. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much, but here's the jewel case. Moving on from that, let's open this up. Wow, that is so different. Wow, the disc that I had the disc that I have, because I have a new sealed copy of this game, and I have an opened British publication of just the jewel case. And the CD is just a black CD with silver logo for the publisher, and it just says Virtual Safari really small. So to see this up close is just incredible. Wow, this is really really amazing. I mean, this is a little safari game where you take photos of animals, but it's more than that to me. It's a part of my childhood, it really is. So let's take a look at the instructions here. I'm going to close this up and set it aside. A bit more to the side, there we go. Here we are, Virtual Safari. Contents. Welcome to Virtual Safari, a real-time 3D virtual reality multimedia CD-ROM. In the disc, you're a photographer. I love they say in the disc, not in the game, because I guess they're not really advertising this as a game. It's a VR experience. Anyway, in the disc, you're a photographer on assignment for a survival magazine. Survival's a magazine, okay. You land at Three Trees Lodge, where you meet up with the Colonel, who will help you to prepare for your adventure. As you wander through all of the rooms, you'll find equipment and supplies needed for your trip. While exploring the lodge, take time out to play the piano, feed the fish, ride on the back of a fly, or even watch films on what you'll see in the wild. After you've had enough of the Colonel and found out what you need to go outside and find the Land Rover, make sure you have the keys. Climb into the Land Rover and drive off into the wild. You can explore the acacia, the savanna, the river, and the waterhole. Take lots of pictures and put them in your photo album, then write down your observations and comments underneath each photo and print the photo album. After all, you're a top photojournalist and the world is anxiously waiting for your story. This is the world's first multimedia CD-ROM Safari Adventure product that allows you to display, move around, and interact with three-dimensional virtual worlds using Superscape Visualizer, the world's leading virtual reality software. So again, this was a big deal back in the day, it really was. I'm not going to read all of this, but let's see, the visitor's book. You type your name, be transported to the outside of the lodge. Up to 10 people can play one, or register at once. Alright, check this out. Moving around the world. Keep the right button depressed in the center of the screen and drag to move around. The further you move from the original click, the faster you'll move. Click both buttons, hold and drag to look up or down. Use the left button to select objects. This is a nightmare control scheme. It's awful. And I have a Microsoft Trackball Explorer, again from like 95, and you use your thumb to click the left and the right button, so it makes this game kind of impossible with like a clawed grip. You need a normal mouse. Anyway, the hand icon. In Virtual Safari, there are many items you can pick up. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't going to read all this, but yep. So you can use your items. The compass, once you found the compass and picked it up, it will appear as an icon below your screen. It's used with the maps to navigate around the world. Hey, I've never found the compass. Wow. Okay. Operating the camera, the photo album. The great thing about the photo album is it actually saves the photos you take to your hard drive, so you can actually go on and look at them and then print them and stuff like that. To print the screen, wow. That's great. Preview screens for all printing. Books are a database on over 100 animals. Refer to them as you need them. Use them to create captions for your photographs. I love this because they're encouraging you to play the game in a more physical way. So, you're not just playing this game to get a high score. You're actually going to go out, you're going to take photos, and then you're going to caption them. You're going to observe the animals and their environment. This is really billed as a VR experience, not necessarily as a video game. Anyway, if you have left click on an animal you see, it will link you to the relevant page in the book if you have it in your rucksack. There are lots of items to interact with in the virtual worlds. Click on everything, try everything, and have fun. Troubleshooting. I wonder if there's anything about the sound. Yeah, sound does not work. So here's the thing with the sound. I've gotten everything to work, but then when the colonel, who's this guy right here, when he begins to speak, there's no audio. And it took me ages to get it to work on a virtual machine. I did get it though. It does work now. So I'm finally, after years, able to play this game properly again. So anyway, that's about it for this. Here's the Fujitsu product line, Fin and Ontio, the Magic Planet. Dude, that looks awesome. Oh my god. Fin Fun Pack. Oh my god, is this... Wait, that's like a... Is that like a bird dolphin? Wait, no, I don't think he's underground. I just think it looks... I mean, underwater, but I think it just looks like he is. See the World by Train UK edition. Oh my god. I need to get this. I need this. Alright, Canine Cyber Companion. Nice. And of course, Virtual Safari. So, I think that about wraps us up for this video. Here's everything here that we got in the box. Try and make room for everything here. Oh, jeez, let's see. Sorry, this is kind of sketchy. Yeah, I can't fit everything in. It's a big box game. Sue me. So anyway, this is Survival Virtual Safari by Anglia Multimedia. Now this is a really long shot, everyone. If you stumble across this video and you were involved with the development of this game anyway, please reach out to me because I want to talk to you about it. I want to learn a bit about the development of this game. I want to, read a bit about it and, not read about it. I want to ask you some questions. I want to get the inside scoop on what it was like working on Virtual Safari, how you came up with all the weird little gameplay quirks. I hear that Superscape was a great place to work back in the day, so, I'd just love to hear about it, I actually am I'm planning to make a website about this game, just to kind of archive it a little further. Wait, I'm missing a lion. Where's my lion? Hold up. Here we go. Here's our lion. I'm gonna pop him back in there. There we go. I love that. Love that box art. Anyway, yeah, so if you were involved with the development of this game, if you worked at Anglia or anything like that, please reach out to me and let's have a chat, because I'd love to just learn a bit more and especially share a bit more about this childhood experience. Now, I know this probably isn't that interesting to many people, but it is to me. It's something really close to me, something from my childhood, and it's a really beautiful experience. Oh, hold up, I forgot something here. A really beautiful experience to rediscover something like this. And this 95 era of software was just amazing. There was so much innovation and creativity going on. Now, that's it for this video, but keep a lookout for my gameplay of this. I am going to play this game, I'm going to record it. You're going to get a little idea of how just freaking off the wall and weird this game or VR experience is. Because it really is a weird one. It cannot be overstated. It's just a super bizarre game. And I'll give you a spoiler right now. All the animals are 2D. So that's going to be weird when you see it. And also, I've only ever gone to the savannah. I've never... Or it might be the acacia, I can't remember. I've never gone to the other locations, so it's going to be a bit of a new experience. I only had the demo. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do you have any weird games like this? Weird, obscure games that you had in your childhood that you never see anymore? Let me know in the comments below, and then also go buy those on eBay and preserve them. Just kidding, but leave me a comment below, let me know what you think, if you remember this game, if you know anything about it, and especially if you were involved in the development of the game, please, please, please reach out to me. Let's talk. Even if you were involved with Anglia Multimedia, I would just love to get some inside scoop about this game and other projects. So yeah, thank you very much for watching Retro Breeze, and I will see you next time. Just a quick one. I almost threw this away. Definitely not going to do that. So we're just going to cut that out. Definitely don't want to lose a little bit of the full package. So I'm just going to cut this out very roughly. And just rest assured, this is going back in the box.